Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about a wonderful example of an Oldsmobile, a 1969 Cutlass S convertible. Give you all the details in a moment. Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, a northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and a short drive from Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport of about 45 minutes. Well, today we're going to talk about our latest acquisition, a convertible, and I'll tell you what, we always say the top goes down, the value stays up. Here we have a 1969 Oldsmobile Cutlass S convertible. Boy, is this a really fun car to drive, especially in summertime, no matter what. You put the top down and it is just, Oldsmobiles were always that little bit more special car, in my opinion, in terms of overall deluxe quality, extra features that the cars have, that kind of stuff. Olds always held that. I've always been disappointed that Oldsmobile disappeared and they're no longer available. So, you know, Oldsmobiles are gaining in popularity all the time. Not that they weren't popular in 1969, they certainly were. You had the F85, you had the Cutlass and the 442. Great body style, looks like it's fast, sitting still. I love the racing stripes on the beautiful paint on this car. Trophy blue, really nice base coat, clear coat, really, really nice paint on this car. I love, that's a really good color in my opinion. Now, this one's not the 442, but it is something that, you know, really, really is special. Now, you're going to want to watch this entire video, of course, because we're going to give you all the details of the car itself. We're going to do a walk around. We're going to do all that stuff so you can even hear it start. We always like to do a cold start. Now, you can also click on the link in the description and it'll take you right to our website where it'll have all the information on this car, the pricing structure, and it'll also have the other close to 100 cars and vehicles that we currently have in inventory, ranging from cars from the 1920s all the way up into the 90s and 70s and beyond. So there's always something here for you to look at. And remember, our website is www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. So that's where you can find everything that you want to see, get all the information on all of our inventory right now. No, this isn't one of those cars that, I mean, it's simple for anybody. It's got the Oldsmobile 350 engine with a little bit of an upgrade, a little more performance stuff. They have an Edelbrock 4-barrel on there, and they got a set of headers. Yeah, it just gives it a little more nice sound with the dual exhaust out the back. Really, really has a nice sound to this car, needless to say. I mean, a 350 is a great car with a turbo 350 as well. And to tell you the truth, it is even its original motor from 1969, a numbers matching 350 Olds rocket engine. Really one of those things. People really at this time wanted the Oldsmobile engine. If it had a 350, it better well be that rocket engine, not just a corporate or Chevy motor. They wanted the Oldsmobile motor just because. Beautifully detailed under the hood. Take a look at the pictures. You'll see all that as well. Take a look at the inside of the car. Very, very nice. Oh, I forgot one more thing. It's got the Rally 2 wheels on it with the radial tires. And of course, radial tires are probably one of the biggest improvements that any of these cars had back in the day because they weren't available in 1969. It just makes the car go down the road smooth and everything else. Now, it also has power steering and power brakes, which is, you know, power steering is with the radial tires, just nice. If you get yourself in a tight spot with those features, you can do it. You go to the local car show, the drive-in or whatever. Power steering is really one of those features that many people like. And power brakes, of course, if you happen to, you know, want to stop this car, yeah, really have nice with the power brakes is, again, another very nice option. And that's something that Oldsmobile usually had more of those options than some of the other makes from GM. No, looking at the inside of the car, what's nice about this car, it is really pristine. I mean, we've got the black vinyl bucket seats, front and rear. It's got the beautiful padded dash, all original instrumentation as well, and it looks like it even has an original AM/FM radio as well. And look at that, there's actually an extra set of gauges, because back at this time a lot of these cars didn't have oil pressure gauges, amp gauges, and of course a tachometer is another one of those performance additions that people like to see so they can gauge how their car is performing and whatnot. Just a really nice and neat job with the black carpet and all. Nice interior on this. And of course, this is an Oldsmobile. It's got a power top. I mean, you simply just have to hit one button, boom, and the top is up. Lock it in place in case you happen to go out and you get caught in the rain or something of that sort sneaks up on you. Because most of the time, people with convertibles drive them with the top down. I mean, unless, of course, you don't want someone to get their hair messed up or whatever. Dual light outside rally sport mirrors on it. Really nice addition. I always like this. They make sure to let you know what every model is. It's a Cutlass S, and S, of course, being for the two-door models. And then this has, again, the nice striping kit on it. So it looks like it's a performance car. Plenty of performance, don't get me wrong, 350 Olds, plenty of power. But I think one of these cars in this day and age, you like to just go cruising. Now, you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well. You know, give us a like, leave us a comment, or subscribe. We certainly appreciate that very much, and you'll find all the information on this car, our current inventory, and as an added bonus, you'll find some of the cars that we've sold over the last several years. So if you just like to peruse the internet, like to look at cars and all the different stuff, check out those sites. They're kind of fun to do if you got that spare time. No, Oldsmobiles were just a little bit, like I said, a little bit more luxurious than most other cars in its day. I just, like I say, I still miss the fact. My dad was an Oldsmobile guy. We had Oldsmobiles back from when I was a kid in Fridley back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. You know, they were just a really good riding car, needless to say. Now, if you're like me, maybe you're going to say, you know, I really like looking at pictures on the internet. I really like all the videos, whatever, but I got to come down and look at it in person. Well, come on down. We're open here Monday through Friday from 10 to 5, and we are also open on Saturdays 10 to 4. So if you're like me, you want to come down and, you know, really feel it, touch it, see it, all that stuff, we're more than happy to welcome you to Ellingson Motorcars for sure. No, it's one of those cars, if you're, be it your first Oldsmobile, first muscle car, first collector, great example. As I say, the top goes down, the value stays up. That's what we always say here at Ellingson Motorcars. Remember our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com, or give us a call. We're happy to talk to you on the phone and during our business hours as well at 763-428-7337. We can give you all the information on this car, any of our other cars, and in the event that you decide to purchase, we can also assist you with several other things that you need to arrange, such as shipping. We ship cars all over the country. David takes care of them. They go all over the world for that matter. We just sent a car to Zurich, Switzerland. So there are people wanting our collectible cars every place in the world. So if you're looking for that first collectible car, give us a call. Come on down at www.ellingsonmotorcars, and thank you again for watching, and we appreciate it very much. See you next time.